All right, guys, here's a quick little SM painting slash electrical engineer. Yes, that sounds valid to say. I am an electrical engineer. No, I just lied again. I lied when I installed the lights inside this trailer. Now I lied again. But anyhow, let me tell you guys something. Let me give you a little explanation, because I found nothing online before doing this. So this is new to me, and hopefully somebody else can figure this out as well through this video. So when I got this cargo trailer, as you guys know, SM Painting, Chico's favorite painter. For the longest time, I had the crank where you have to crank this thing up, you know, and like a degenerate boss, I didn't really mind because I wasn't the one cranking it. My employees were. That's a lie. But then I said, you know what? Oh, now I don't have no employees. I'll let everybody go, and I decided, let me do this on my own. So then I invested into one of these electric jacks, and I was thinking, is this going to work? You know, because I know this needs to be plugged into a battery. And I didn't know if the little battery that maintains my electric brakes on the trailer would work. So I said, let's try it out. So I think I installed this about 6 months ago. And I just I went to Harbor Freight. You know, we love Harbor Freight. I went to Harbor Freight. I bought this, I don't know, a couple $100. And I just said, let's try it out. So I installed it, and I went and I actually bought a new battery as well. It's a little 12-volt battery. This runs off of 12 volt, but I didn't know if that was going to work because whatever. So I did it. So that was about 6 months ago. But the problem I'm having now is that the trailer isn't always connected to my truck, and when it is, it's not connected very long. So I don't think it's connected long enough to give a good charge for the little battery. So then I'm like, dang, man, how the heck can I get this to charge, you know? So then I thought about inventing something and coming up with like a 7-prong plug that I could plug this in and then plug it into the you know, your 110 outlet. But then I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said, oh heck no, don't do that, because that will cause a fire, and nobody needs that. So I looked a little further, and then I ended up finding like a battery maintenance thing that people put on like motorcycles, because if you don't drive your motorcycle often, your battery is going to go bad. So it's like a trickle charge, I think. So I asked ChatGPT, and it gave me a lot of different references. But it ended up referring me to this thing, this VIKING fully automatic microprocessor controlled battery charger maintainer. Okay, for AMG, GL, deep cycle, standard 6-volt, 12-volt lead acid batteries from Harbor Freight. So I said, let's try it, man. So what I ended up doing is I went in here. This is the box charging right now. So it gives you a few different things. It gives you this that connects straight to the battery post. Obviously, I can't use that because I would have to unscrew this box and try to take everything out every time, and that's not obviously not going to work. I just need something when I come back to my shop, I can plug into it and set it and forget it. Well, we'll see how that goes. We're gonna test it out. It's already actually charged up a lot. But anyways, so it gives you that option, and then it also gives you the option where you can connect this little thing directly to your post of the battery, and then it just plugs in to this box, and you just plug it into the wall and whatnot. So when I'm not plugged in, I can just unplug this right here and drive away and plug back in the truck, and everything is normal. So anyways, what I ended up doing is I ended up cutting these off right here, and directly wired it, and then soldered it. I went and got a little soldering gun and soldered the wires together. I should have shown that, but you know how that goes. So I ended up soldering it, and I drilled a little hole in the bottom of this box. Let me show you. I drilled a little hole in the bottom of the box. Like the rest of the wires come out over here, but it wasn't enough room, so I drilled its own little hole, and now this hangs and it connects to this box here. Okay, and this is charging. See how low how low it was. It was just down to 2. So the voltage was so, the battery was so low. It was still going up and down, but very slow. But it was so low that I couldn't even get my light to turn on this. It comes with a little light, boom. So I couldn't even get that light to turn on. So obviously it just wasn't charging enough. So I got this all done, man, and it works so far. It's already come up a bar. It was just 2 bars. It was just 2 bars. It just came up another bar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this charging for an hour. It has different cycles, you know, one for the winter time, one for the summer, whatever. 6 volt, 12 volt, different gel batteries, whatever. I think I already said that. But so you just click the mode, click it on, it will charge. When it gets fully charged, it goes into maintenance mode automatically, and then it just maintains the battery, which what I need. Right now it's in charging mode. So I'm gonna leave this on for an hour. It says it takes about an hour to fully charge a battery. I'm gonna leave this on for an hour and then come back and check it out and see if it all went well. I'm gonna stick around the shop, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it on for an hour. So I'll give you an update and tell you what it looks like when it's done. The screen is red now, but once it's fully charged, the screen I think goes to green, and then it just stays in maintenance mode. For the first time in my life, probably first and last time of my life, I actually read the owner manual. I don't need no batteries exploding. All right, guys, I'll be back in a minute and give you an update. All right, we're back. It's still charging. It's taking a little longer than expected because I think that battery was all the way dead, but it's like a trickle charge. But nonetheless, man, when I unplug it from here, the battery is completely charged, and it hasn't been like this for a long time, so I can check it here. So it's fully charged. Boom, and it hasn't been. Normally it says needs recharge. So let's check it out. Let's see if the light turns on. The light hasn't turned on in a long time. That's how low the power has always been. And that thing's running like a champion. So perfect. It works, guys. So if you guys want to get have a little trickle charge thing to keep your battery up to par, this is the best way to do it. Definitely when you have one of these power jacks. Have a wonderful day.